Hey guys, I want to share something to you guys regarding about my recent employment with this company. Now, this is how it went. I was jobless for good like 4 months, because here in California, it's really hard depending on what field you're trying to apply for. It's really hard, Right now, it's really hard. But I'm lucky enough to actually have my sister help me get employment at her work, right? So I started working there as a temporary employee, right? So my job description is basically in the healthcare field, right? So it was really nice, people are nice. I love the work, I love my work, I love what I'm doing because it's in healthcare. And I have healthcare background. So that really helped me out, as far as like medical terminologies, like we use that every day, 110% of the time. So an individual has to know that in order to actually get this job, right? So they hired me as a temporary employee. People are nice, as I said. And then after a month of my employment, they hired this individual, right? And this individual sat in front of my cubicle. Basically, her cubicle is just next to mine. Like, she can see me, I can see her, and this is how sour it went. So, bottom line is that I helped her out. I basically taught her everything I knew for that first month. Like, all the mistakes I did. I told her not to do this, to do that, in order for you to, in order for me to help her out, basically. And then after my third month, after my fourth month, and it's her second month, an HR coordinator came to her desk. So mind you, my cubicle is here and her cubicle is just like here, right there, right? So basically I heard and I saw everything, right? So HR coordinator came to her, and we at that time, me and her were still both temps, so I'm like a month ahead of her, right? So HR coordinator came to her desk, and this is what she said. Hey, can you go ahead and fill this form out? This will be the insurances, and this is your employee packet. Now, they will only offer you the employee packet and the insurance coverage when you become a permanent employee. So the time that I heard that, I'm like talking to myself, of course. I'm like, hold on, what? So at that point, I know she got hired before me, right? So after that, I felt like shit. Like, what? Basically, I questioned everything, right? What the fuck? What happened? You know what I'm saying? And I was mad. I was pretty upset. I was frustrated, because like, I don't know what's going on. Like, why she got hired before me when you guys hired me before her? That it's like backwards, man. It's backtracking, right? So a couple of days after, I went to the HR, asked them, hey, I just want to find out where I'm at. I mean, my 90 days is already passed. As far as I'm concerned, I thought, the doctor who hired me said, after 90 days, if you're doing good, we'll hire you, whatnot, whatever, right? So that's what the CEO, the owner of the companies, told me, because he was the one who he was the last person who interviewed me and told me that, right? So I talked to HR, I tried to find out, hey, bottom line is I want to find out, hey, are you going to hire me or what, right? But I asked her in a nice way, in a form like this, I want to find out where I'm at, my 90 days probation has passed, and what's gonna go happen at this point. So the HR manager said to me that she spoke with my supervisors. There's two of them, right? And this is what they said. They said that they don't feel like, at that point, they don't feel confident enough for them to kind of like give me a good feedback for the HR people to hire me. Now, this is what I think. Feedbacks are good, right? But at the end of the day, the HR and the CEO will have the last say if you're going to be hired or not, right? So anyway, at that point, the HR said that just keep working, just keep doing what you're doing, and when you get to the point, when they get to the point that they say that, okay, this is good, this guy is good, hire him, me, right? So I was like, cool, whatever, right? So this is where the messed up part began. So after they hired this individual, right, at that point we print out our work, right? Because we have someone to check our work before we even release our work to the offices, right? They want to make sure everything is accurate, it has the right information, it has the notes that is needed, whatever, right? And I print out my work, she prints out her work, and when the time comes for me to go ahead, pick up my work in the printer, because we print out at the same printer, right? I pick up her work at the same time when I pick up my work, as a courtesy, because I'm nice, I'm just like that, I don't have to, but at the same time, since I knew, I want to go ahead and show them people love, whatever. I did that for her. But when she got hired, when she still prints out her work for her work to be checked, by the person who checks our work for accuracy, when she picks up her work, she just picks up her shit, and everything that's left in the printer that has been printed, she puts it on the side, including my work and everybody else printed work. So in short, I have to dig on that pile of crap to go ahead and get my own stuff, right? So I was like, whatever, right? Cool. And it's not like it's gonna go anywhere anyway. But the point of the matter is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Right? So at that point, she just changed. She ignored me. She never talked to me. Never even said hi. Even if I said good morning, she don't even fucking reply back. Good morning to you as well. Whatever, nothing. Cold shoulder, like cold. Nothing. Nada. Dead. Silencio. Right? So I'm like, what then? Okay, whatever. Fuck you then, right? But that's just inside of me, right? That's what I want to say, right? And this afternoon, before, probably like 15 minutes before we left to work, IT people came up to her desk. And mind you, like again, she just sits, her cubicle is just next to me. Like I can see her, she can see me, whatever, right? IT people came up to her desk and moved her desk, or her cubicle, to the cubicle that I wanted. I wanted that cubicle, right? And they moved her there, leaving me in a cubicle that's fucking facing the sun in the afternoon. Even though there's AC, well, there's no AC really at that spot because I'm fucking burning Well, that's just being sarcastic, but it was pretty hot in the afternoon because the sun faces me. The windows is in there too, right? Even though there's blinds out there, it's still it's hot, right? So that really pissed me off. That's it. That really pissed me off. Like, I had to get out. You know, I had to stand up from my cubicle. I had to get out. Gotta go ahead and smoke my vape. You know, I had to vape. I had to cool down. I had to breathe because I was so upset. You know. Now, when it comes to work ethics, I can say that I have the most sickening work ethics versus everyone out there at my job. I never called in sick. I was never late. I was always on time coming from my breaks. And I basically followed the policy to the T. So if I am gonna compare, I hate comparing myself to other people because everybody is unique. Everybody is different. But when it comes to work ethics, then you have the right to go ahead and compare yourself to them. Because work ethics won't lie. Your work will never lie. Numbers never lie. I actually had this recorded in my mind how many times this person, this individual, this woman called in late, called in sick, was late coming in from work, was late coming in from breaks. I had it all recorded in my head because I want to go in and find out if I'm lacking that aspect. But sure enough, I wasn't. I have everything in check. But they still hired this woman. What reason? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know if it's politics. I don't know if it's favoritism. I don't know. I'm lost. And I was really mad. I was really upset. I was just mad. Mad. That's just how I feel. But my work ethics won't be topped off by anyone at my job place. That I can guarantee. But I just don't know how to go ahead and face this unfairness. This is not cool. I've never experienced something like this in my whole career, that in your face, in front of you, that they will do that kind of bullshit. Now, if they don't want to hire me as a permanent, that's perfectly fine, because the experience that I get from that job site alone is priceless, because I can use that and still improve that on my next career. But at the same time, it just kind of sucks for an individual to be treated like that without even looking at the numbers first. Well, I just wanted to share that to you because it really bothers me as an individual, as a person. It really does bother me. My mind is questioning everything, but the important thing, I'm not questioning myself. I'm not questioning my abilities. But then at the same time, it just makes me question the management. Well, if you have any advice or if you have any opinions about this, please do share it. I listen to constructive criticism. I think it's a very, very good thing. I just need right now like educated opinions. Well, sorry, any opinions, you know, good, bad, whatever. I just need feedback on how am I going to be able to go ahead and confront this without stepping on anyone's toes. There you have it. Please be safe out there. Till next time.